Thank you for joining me. I am Pastor Maxwell. I'll be sharing with you how to save, invest, and prepare for the rainy day and prepare for economic downturn. Whether it is in 2025 or 2026 or any other year, economic downturn can happen in any year. I'm telling you. So if you learn these strategies I'm going to share with you now, it is really going to help you. This is Joseph's blueprint. It's an ancient blueprint for modern survival. Genesis 41 tells us a story about the dream of Pharaoh. 7 years of plenty followed by 7 years of famine. And Joseph, who was guided by divine wisdom, delivered a strategy that didn't just save Egypt. His strategy created an empire. What did he tell Pharaoh? He told Pharaoh to look for a discerning and a wise man and put him in charge of the land of Egypt. Genesis 41:33. And that was exactly what Pharaoh did. Pharaoh did it, and in fact it was an economic boom. It was a massive economic revolution that the whole world were traveling to the land of Egypt to buy food. So Joseph was that very man that was put in charge, and his financial foresight laid a blueprint that we in this year desperately need to revisit. So 2025, the years that have gone by, 2020, 1980 something, 1990 something, including the years that are coming, 2026, 2027 and above, somehow along the line, they may feel like Egypt before the famine. We are in a global storm. You need to understand. The global storm I'm talking about is the post-COVID instability. War-induced oil shocks, Iran-Israel war, Russia-Ukraine war, rising inflation and food prices. These are global storms that we are in. Currency devaluation in Africa, especially in Nigeria, in Ghana, and the other African countries. Stock markets and crypto volatility. So whether you're a Christian or not, the truth remains that most people are not prepared for economic downturn, more especially when things are going on well with them. They are doing very well financially. They don't prepare for economic downturn. But the Joseph strategy shows us how to prepare, both spiritually and economically. And I'll be sharing with you 7 pillars of the Joseph blueprint. This is Faith and Fortune Finance. We teach you step-by-step strategies on investing, on budgeting, on saving, and ultimately to create lasting wealth. Number 1 of the 7 pillars of Joseph blueprint: prophetic foresight. Joseph wasn't just smart. He wasn't just a smart young man. He was also led by the Spirit of God. He was led by the Spirit. He has wisdom and was led by the Spirit. And the idea he gave to Pharaoh was a kind of prophetic insight. He interpreted the signs and didn't just ignore the coming crisis. He really worked very hard to make sure that the opportunity that was given to him by Pharaoh was used to secure food and the economy of Egypt. Modern parallel today is economic data and spiritual discernment. Watch and pray, and also research. You have to pray, you have to research. Now, number 2, save aggressively during the plenty. When it seems you have plenty sales, plenty money, plenty connections, contracts, money is coming in, you are generating a lot of revenue, so much revenue. That is actually the time to save aggressively. Joseph stored about 1/5 of Egypt's produce for 7 good years. That is about 20% of Egypt's produce for 7 years. He told Pharaoh, let them collect the food and store up the grain. Genesis 41:35. And that was exactly what he did. So now is the time to reduce spending and build an emergency fund. Now is the time. Regardless of your financial strength, now is the time to reduce spending and build emergency funds, because you don't know when the economic downturn will hit this year. You don't know when it's going to be. It is unpredictable. Number 3, diversify investments. Joseph didn't just keep grains in barns. It was strategic national reserve management. That was actually what he built. Modern version of it is stock plus bonds, real estate, crypto, if understood and risk managed very properly. That could be like the strategic national reserve management that Joseph Blueprint introduced in Egypt. Another one is agribusiness, skills development. Number 4, invest in tangible resources. Tangible resources like land, agriculture, and assets that meet essential human needs: food, energy, shelter, water. Invest in tangible resources. In the time of Egypt, it was land, agriculture, and food. These were the key survival for Egypt. And in our own time, invest in assets, not just assets, but assets that meet essential needs: food, energy, shelter, and water. Number 5, serve and negotiate. Joseph sold grain to nations, but also negotiated land and loyalty for food. It was so a powerful strategy, economic strategy, business principle that still works today. So the insight is, learn negotiation skills, build partnerships, and prepare to give value before extracting profit. Number 6 of the 7 pillars, train your household. Train your household. Joseph likely trained a team to manage the vast storage. He didn't just do it alone. Modern take today is to teach your family members budgeting. You have to teach them. Teach your family members skills. Teach them. And also teach them stewardship. When are you going to do that? Do it now. Don't procrastinate doing it. Just do it. Start now. If you have not started, you have lost a lot of time. So as you are watching this video now, you need to start immediately to begin to teach your family members skills. Teach them. Let them understand the importance of budgeting. Let them also understand the importance and the value of stewardship. And you have to do it now. The 7th pillar, honor God with wealth. Honor God with wealth. Joseph gave glory to God. He didn't give glory or arrogate himself the power and all wisdom to have turned the Egyptian economy around. He gave credit to God. Even in power, he acknowledged divine help. So what did he say? Genesis 41:16. It is not in me. God will give Pharaoh an answer of peace. This should be one of your principles. Honor God with wealth. Give tithe. Give to charity. Help people. Sow seeds. Be a financial channel that will bless people, that will bless communities, that bless your neighborhood as much as you can. Don't steal to do this, but with the little you have or the much you have, you can share with people to bless them. Don't just be a container. Be a financial channel through which finance flows through to meet the need of people as much as you can. So the secular parallels and financial models are Radalio's economic cycles theory, which supports cyclical famine and prosperity periods. Robert Kiyosaki's rich dad model. It mirrors Joseph's idea of asset building, not just saving. Also, emergency fund rules, 3 to 6 months income, stem from the same wisdom Joseph applied long before Wall Street existed. Many African nations today still rely heavily on imports and are vulnerable to global economic shocks. Nigeria, Kenya, and the rest of them. The Joseph model encourages domestic production, community savings cooperatives, food sovereignty, and micro investment with kingdom values. This is the time to teach the continent biblical economics, starting from the pulpit to the digital classrooms. And we have to start doing it now. Let's not procrastinate. Let's not think that we don't have anything to offer. We really have something to offer to save the continent and to save our people. What is the spiritual dimension of the Joseph strategy? Joseph operated in integrity. He operated in wisdom. He operated in patience. He didn't panic. He planned. This is not time to begin to panic. This is time to plan. Don't just wait until the economic downturn hits you so hard. Hits you when you are not prepared. This is time. You don't need to panic. Okay? Whether you are in Nigeria, whether you are in Ghana, whether any part of the world that there is economic downturn or you are facing hardship, don't panic. Plan. Also, one of the spiritual dimensions of the Joseph strategy is he rose from the pit to the palace. A message of hope for believers who feel unseen or forgotten. He was in the pit, in a dungeon, forgotten by brothers, forgotten by family, forgotten by his master Potiphar. But from there, he went straight to the palace. Not only that he fulfilled his dream, he became the dream of so many in his generation and beyond. So, what did he tell his people? What did he tell his elder brothers when they now discovered that he is the one in charge of the economy of Egypt? You intended to harm me, but God intended it for good. Genesis 50 verse 20. So, we have often observed how different government policies intended to harm entrepreneurs. We have also discovered how major players in the business world also intend to harm entrepreneurs in different ways. But God intended it for good. God is going to intend it for your good. Whatever hardship you're going through, economic downturn you are going through, God is going to turn it around for your good. It's going to become something you are going to share as a good experience. So the biblical principles, strategies are the Joseph blueprint I have shared with you today. You have a working tool in your hand right now. You will have to help to reverse certain harmful intentions against you, against your business, against your personal finance, and that of your neighbors or your friends. Please, if this video helped you, try and click on the subscribe button right now. Subscribe, turn on the bell icon for notifications so that you don't miss out on any of our powerful videos. And I will see you again in the next powerful video.